ready? Let's go. What up, YouTube?
Aha! Showtime!
All right, Thursday evening, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, welcome once again to your Thursday evening hotspot, That Fuzzing 518 show. Of course, we're located on YouTube at youtube.com/That Fuzzing 518 show, facebook.com/That Fuzzing 518 show, Instagram and TikTok. Both are also at That Fuzzing 518 show. Subscribe, follow, like, share, tell your friends, tell your loved ones. Do what you got to do. Let's build this community. Let's get a bunch of crazy people in here, just like you guys are. Feel free to comment in the chat, guys. That's the way we can communicate and get along here tonight. And yeah, we'll be cruising at about 36,000 feet and enjoy the flight. That's it. There we go. Let's get into it. All right. So it's been a week. How you guys been? Everybody good? I am good and not good at the same time. I've been fighting a kidney stone for the last 2 days. So if all of a sudden the camera shuts off and you hear me scream, I'm over there peeing in that Home Depot bucket. Because it's gonna hurt. I guarantee it'll be my luck that now it will decide it wants to pop out. So, but we'll play that by ear. Hashtag where's Hank? You guys have been seeing that pop up. You guys will find out what the deal is with Hank in I don't know, probably tomorrow. I would imagine tomorrow, or maybe next week on the show, depending on how plugged into the socials you are. But yeah, hashtag where's Hank? We will find out where Hank is pretty soon. Also, rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. Man, I heard that. I was like, damn. Norm's a funny dude, man. He, his style of comedy was very different. But a funny dude. He was quick on his feet. And his delivery was just odd, but that's pretty much what made it funny. 707, kid, what's up? How you doing, Sicko? Good to see you, my man. Empire Live, Empire Underground, they are absolutely killing it over there. Their calendar is growing exponentially by the day. Make sure you guys are going over there, checking out what they got to offer, because they have a vast array of stuff to offer everybody. Empire Live, of course, the old Capitol Rep building. They're doing shows in there now. Club, good spot, really cool spot. Killing it down there. Make sure you guys are checking out their schedule. They got a ton of stuff. Something will be on there for you, I'm sure. Capitol Underground is up to episode 27 already. Ep 27. And killing it. This last week was another edition of 518 Women. Of course, our 518 ladies. doing their thing, playing their tunes. Gotta love them all. And that was episode 27. It is up now exclusively at nippertown.com. Nippertown.com is your hub for everything 518. Entertainment, food, arts, media, music, etc., etc. It's got it all. Nippertown.com. That's the place to go. You want to find out what's going on? Nippertown's the place to go. And you can find, if you can't find what you're looking for in Nippertown, it'll be up there momentarily. Jim's on top of stuff over there in Nippertown. So big shouts to Jim. And what do we got else? What else we got? Oh, Shuffle Extreme Radio. Make sure to check that out too, shuffleextreme.com. That is an internet-based radio show. Everything you possibly want from the 70s up till today. It just goes. It just goes. So make sure you guys are checking it out. Shuffleextreme.com. Shout out to Ralph. He's killing it over there. The Schenectady Gazette still has the best of list going. I'm not sure when voting ends on that. But it's coming up soon. So make sure you guys there's a link on my page. There's a link on that Fuzzing 518 show page. Just click that, shoot a vote for me so I can beat Caparizzo. That's my plan or my goal. I see you too, Bob. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, so interview coming up on October 7th. We're going to have none other than good friends of the show, Deveria. They're going to be coming back, letting us know what's going on with their musical stuff. We'll be talking about how the album's selling and all the stuff they got coming up. On the 22nd, you guys can join us at Putnam Place for the first annual Heavy Holopocalypse. That is, again, at Putnam Place. It's going to be Deveria with special guests Verbatim and Sugar Skull. 7 p.m., October 22nd. $8 pre-sale, $10 door. Costume contest, prizes, giveaways, and much, much more. You never know. You might even see me there. Hint, hint. So make sure you guys go checking that out. Myron Lowe's on. Got to give that man a shout. Let me tell you, this guy is one of the busiest guys I know. Not only does he do a full-time plus job, he also does amazing, amazing custom artwork. And he does it fast. He's very, very quick with it and extremely reasonably priced. Make sure you guys are checking out Myron. It's Myron Lozon on Facebook. Also, you can check out Psycho Fire Productions on Insta. It's Psycho Fyre Productions on Instagram. So make sure you guys are checking him out. Myron, really good dude. Totally awesome. If you guys are interested in doing promos, or if you guys know any bands that are interested in doing an interview or promos or both, have them send me a message. I would love to sit down and talk to any local bands that we have out there and see what they're up to, push their stuff, and make sure you guys get to see all that we have to offer here in the 518. Big shout out to my man Joe over at Animated Insanity Records. Let me check out a couple things that he's got going on, and much more to come from them. AnimatedInsanityRecords.com. Go over there and check them guys out, man. They got a bunch of cool stuff on their website. Go check out my man Joe's place over there. New collaboration, hopefully coming soon. Put the wheels in motion today, so we'll see how that goes. Gonna have a couple meetings about it. And Rosemary, good evening. It's great to see you. Thank you for stopping by our little corner of the interwebs here. So I did tell you guys I had a kidney stone, and I'm sure to everybody it's going to be too much information or whatever, but I'm going to call this public service. Okay. The reason I call it public service is because I care about you guys. Okay. So sitting here the other night and excruciating pain in my side, either the appendix is going to blow or kidney stone. I've had kidney stones before, so I'm like, you know what? It feels like a kidney stone. So, no ER for me. I just kind of, the only thing you do really is just give you a Percocet, knock you out until it kind of passes through. So, I mean, the pain sucks, but it's not too bad. So, me being in my infinite wisdom, I said, I wonder if it would affect the kidney stone or it would suck if you were to, how am I going to put this? Let's say if you were to pleasure yourself to while you had a kidney stone, right? The thoughts that go through this skull, right? So I'm like, well, how often do you have a kidney stone and who else has tried the research, right? So for you guys, figured I'd give it a rip. No pun intended. Don't ever, if you have a kidney stone pending or just had a kidney stone or wait a couple of days at least, don't do it while, because, yeah. I thought the kidney stone pain itself was bad, but it gets way worse for that. So I'm just going to tell you right now, no, don't go there. It definitely sucks. Public service announcement came from Fuzzy. How's that? Good stuff. So we're going to start. Listen, I had to do it for you guys, Rosemary. I had to make sure that you guys are protected and safe. So I took a bullet for the team and figured, why not? Let's give it a shot and see. Well, now you know not to do it. Kind of foolish. Don't do it. TMI, too much information? Everybody good? We ready to move on now? That's what I thought. You're welcome for that mental image, by the way. So, I'm trying to figure out which one of these I want to do first. Oh, I was good. I was good to go. I was good to go. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you can do to get that going, but no, I was just listen. It was for science, okay? It was for science. I should have wore a white lab coat. I apologize for that, but it was for science. I had to make sure you guys were taken care of. I don't want you guys to go through any pain, so that was for me to you. You're welcome. I know you guys are all saying, geez, Fuzz, thanks. You know, you are definitely welcome. So let's talk about this because I know Sicko's gonna jump in on this one. So I'm wondering, and you guys can chime in on this too. Obviously, anybody can chime in the chat. But how valuable is your word? How valuable is your word? Meaning, dude, you know what? I'm 50 and I mean, knock on all the wood that's around here. I don't need that yet. Not yet. Anyways, not yet. I should probably not jinx myself. And if you jinx me, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to have words. But yeah. Dick. Oh, Dick, I got you. I see. All right. Look, man, I even got your scrolls rolling, bro. You show up and your scrolls rolling. I love it. So, how valuable is your word? Because here's why I ask. I was always taught that your word is pretty much all you have. All right. So, what makes the man is his word. That's what makes a man. In your opinion, do you think people have lost sight of that in the times that we're in now? Because it seems to me that I could trust a lot more people in the past than I can now. I don't know if it's just me, overthinking it or running into the wrong people or whatever, but I was always taught that your word was like everything. Exactly. It's the only thing that matters. So, that being said, do you guys think that we've lost sight of that or that we've gotten away from that? Because it seems to me that a lot of people seem to, not outright lie, but like bend the truth to its max. Bob says totally. Yeah, I'm tending to think that way, And a lot of people use the excuse like, well, I only did that for you. Like they try to like spin it like I did that for you so I didn't hurt your feelings. I mean, I've done that before. I've literally said that to an ex of mine before. I did that to protect you. And in my mind, that's what I was thinking. But hindsight, you're still lying to somebody. And that was, my mistake. Curved for her. Yes, curved. That's right. It hits all the right spots. G and otherwise. So yeah, that was wrong. I mean, obviously, communication's key. Honesty is the best policy, et cetera, et cetera. But do you think that people's words mean less now than they did 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago? It's more like a me first society now, I think. I think that people put themselves above others. And sometimes you have to. I get that. But I think that there's more. People are way more selfish these days, I guess. And again, I don't know if that's just me talking from my perspective I always want to help people. I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody do well. Oh, this goddamn microphone's killing me. I want to see everybody. I want to see everybody succeed. Everybody do. People only tell you, well, yeah, that's true. I mean, they say there's 3 sides to every story. It's your side, my side, and then something in the middle is where the truth lies. But I mean, think of it this way. It's like people laugh at this, but like when you go to move, this is a pretty good example. When you go to move and you have like 10 people say, I'm in, I'm going to help you, that day, how many people show up? 2, 3, maybe, if you're lucky. Sometimes none. Like, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, even little shit like that. What's up, Phil? Good to see you, my man. That right there, my man, Phil. That is my dude right there. Phil, you're a maniac, man. I love you to death, bro. Yeah, exactly. 2 people show up. So that's somebody giving you their word that, you know what I mean? Like somebody giving you their word that they're going to help you out or they're going to do something for you. And then they wind up not doing it. And I mean, that may seem petty or little to somebody. Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Like it's you're kind of relying on that help. You know what I mean? Especially if you have like 4 people say they're going to help you and nobody shows up and it's just you. Then you're like, oh, God damn, man. So then you're kind of screwed. You know what I mean? And usually moving days are like at the end of the limit. Like you need to get out at a certain date and the moving date is now. And you have to get out now and you're like, I'm fucked, But I mean, that's just one instance. That's little. That's just, it seems little, but that's exactly what I'm talking. Like even little stuff like that, your word should mean something. Like I'll be there, and then. But I get it. I mean, life. Listen, life happens. I get it. All right. There's been several times, just with mental issues or not feeling well, or when my dad was around when he wasn't feeling well, I had to kind of stay close to the cave. But what's up, EPD? Good to see you, man. But in that circumstance, like I'm like, dude, listen, I hate to do this to you, but but I also don't usually tell people I'm gonna help them move because I know I'm not gonna do it. But half of that is, some of it's because I'm lazy. Some of it's because I'm getting old now and, moving dressers just ain't my thing anymore. I used to strap them to my back like a freaking pack mule and go down 3 flights of stairs. Oh my God, almost on time too. Good for you. But I just know I'm not gonna help someone move. I know that. So I'm just like, dude, I really can't. I just can't. But getting back to the whole word thing, that's what I mean. Like it seems like people's words don't mean shit to them anymore. And it seems like that's part of a lot of the problem with society today is, yeah, but see, you got dump trucks, bro. At least you're not saying you're going to do it. I'm talking about when people say they're going to do it and they don't do it. You have access to dump trucks though, which is, well, I guess it's good to go to the dump, you know. Bob, help me real quick. I gotta go to the dump. Throw it all in the back. Yeah, I don't know, man. I that's probably one of the worst things that people do is like lie to me. Like, what's the worst thing somebody can do to you? That's a good question to ask while we're on this topic. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying right there. Like a handshake, but I'm talking people that don't stick to it. You know, people that don't stick to people can do that handshake and then, you know, and then not show up. And that's even, to me, that's even worse. To me, if you tell somebody that you're going to do something and not do it, that's shitty. If you shake somebody's hand and then don't do it, now you're just, that's fucked. That's even worse than saying it and not doing it. That's even worse on a handshake. But you're right. We should go back old school and get along like that. All right. Who else we got? Let's give Jess a little love. Naughty Skulls. Check them out, guys. Naughty Skulls on Facebook. Got a bunch of cool stuff on there. Go check them out, please and thank you. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember what the fuck I was just talking about. Handshakes. We were talking about doing handshakes. What was I talking about for handshakes? Fuck, I don't remember. See, Phil, you screwed me up. No, listen. I don't know where we got. Hey, what's up, Trace? Here she is. Hashtag where's Hank? Moving. Okay. So, that's just one example, though. I think more people should keep their fucking word to people. I think that's one of the many problems that we have in today's society is that nobody keeps their word. And a lot of this social media shit too is like people aren't who they say they are either. And that's another thing. That's kind of like along the same vein, pretty much like a lie or not keeping your word. Like, no, I swear to God, that's me. Like a picture of Brad Pitt on my Facebook page. No, I swear to God, that's me. Then you meet me and you get this. But like, I don't know, man. It seems like we're declining as a society, not giving a shit about everybody else. And that's, I'm going to talk about that in a little while too, because I'm going to talk a little about 9/11 at the end of the show. But yeah, so listen, just make it a point to try and keep your word, folks, because it bugs me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that it bothers, but so now that Tracy's here, we can do the next segment, which is going to be last week we did. That's right. See that? There you go. Perfect. Last week we did like 80s one-hit wonders kind of deal. And I asked you guys the name of a song title, and you guys gave me the artist. Well, a couple people had messaged me, and they were like, hey, man, I know you're old, which was nice of them. I know you're old, but you should do some from like more current ones. So I said, fair enough. So this week we're going to do 90s hits. I have quite a few of them too. I started going on them and I'm like, oh, that's a good one too. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, that's a good one too. And there's some that you guys, a lot of these are probably going to be more obvious than last week because they're newer, and Rosemary, you're not old, but what? 39 is not old, hon. 39 is not old, Rosemary. Stop that. So let's start with the first one. Everybody sing along with this one now because Well, not sing along. I can't play the tunes, but make sure you got. No, there's no hanging on. Who hangs on? No, nobody hangs on. All right. So the first one is She's So High. Well, stop typing and drive, damn it. You'll be fine. There won't be too many, trust me. First song, She's So High. Oh, and by the way, no Googling, you guys. Don't get off Google. That's not fair. She's So High. Who's got this one? This is 90s hit songs. And we're going to see if we're going to kind of continue it on the 80s from last week. We're going 90s now because a lot of people are too a lot of people said I'm old. So I did 80s. So we're doing 90s, a little more current. You need to stop typing if you're driving. She's So High. Anybody? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can feel that goddamn stone moving, son of a bitch. Ow. All right, so She's So High is Tal Bachman. Tal Bachman was that one. Next one, Mambo Number 5. This one's easy. If you can't get this one, there's something wrong with you. Mambo Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. They probably did a cover of it, Phil. Yes. But that's not the one I'm looking for. Phil, I think your answer is going to be Cannibal Corpse to everything. Just saying. Wow, I can't believe nobody's answering these. Mambo Number 5. See? It's Lou Bega. Lou Bega. Wow, you guys were so good last week. Not get any of these. All right. Third one, Torn. A little bit of Tina's All I See. Torn. Anybody? Not corn, not porn. Torn. 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 I can't believe nobody's getting these. I thought these were easy. No? Nobody? Wow, you guys are killing me this week. Natalie and Bruglia. How about Closing Time? This one you have to get. Close, Barry. Sejic. What is a Sejic? I think you're trying to type too fast. Closing Time is the name of the next one. No, Torn was Natalie and Bruglia. What we're doing now is Closing Time. And is my delay like way longer than usual? Wow, my delay must be really, really bad tonight. I gotta look and see if this starts feeding back, guys. I apologize, but I gotta see how long this delay is because this is bad. Where is it? I gotta look and see. I'm just checking the delay, folks. My delay is only 9 seconds, man. I can't believe you guys don't know that Semisonic was Closing Time. How about Breakfast at Tiffany's? This one would have been good last week, I would imagine. Black John Wayne playing it? Geez, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know they were still together. I wish they would play another show. I missed them guys. All right, I'm thinking this is a buzzkill, man. This is a buzzkill. I can't believe you guys can't get any of these. Well, I might as well trash this because nobody's getting them. I may as well just shoot it down. I might save this and do this another time. That might be a good idea. What do you think? You guys want me to kill it or what? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go. See, there you go. You got Semisonic. See? Outstanding. I like it. All right. Let me go to Frozen. What is that? That's that Disney movie, ain't it? Frozen? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk a little bit about Halloween, and then we're going to start thinking of some questions that we can ask the Magic 8 Ball, because I have the Magic 8 Ball up here, as usual. Start thinking of some questions that we can ask the Magic 8 Ball, and we'll ask the Magic 8 Ball as we go along. All right? So whenever you guys think of a good question for the Magic 8 Ball, type in the chat, and we'll ask it. So how about some good suggestions for Halloween costumes? Let's try that. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? And give me some good suggestions for Halloween costumes, because I can never think of one. I always think of I'm going to go as Fuzzy. Just dye the beard green again, put on the Fuzzy 518 show shirt and go. Perfect costume, right? That's the best. I'll be best dressed, best in costume, because it'll be the closest thing to Fuzzy, right? Some good ideas for Halloween costumes. Anything slutty, I don't want. That's, I can't say no to that. I agree with you. I'm all for looking at scantily clad women. Absolutely. That definitely works for me. And it'll involve a tiara. You know what? I might wear a costume with a tiara too. How you like that? As far as, I would love to do a costume where nobody would know it's me. But that's tough to do. A pirate, yar. Unless I'm like the ass of a horse, that like 2-man costume with the horse. I could be the ass on it so nobody'd see me. But then, your head's buried in some other person's ass all night. Unless it's, a chicken to slutty woman costume, then I'm okay with that. But I'd love to just like at the end of the night, oh, good call, Frankenstein. And I can wear green. Yes. But I think that my fat body gives it away of who I am. You know what I mean? So it's tough for me to it'd be tough for me to pull off something that nobody would know it was me. Unless I wore like the Kool-Aid Man thing, the inflatable one. Like the Kool-Aid Man pitcher. Nobody would know it's me inside there. Wrestler would be good too. That'd be pretty sick. All right. So I'm going to ask Phil's question because wow. Okay. So Magic 8 Ball. We have a question from Phil. Phil says, should I go as a person that is very confused and has a dildo hanging out of my whatever I have down there? Let's see what it says, Phil. Outlook not good. So no. Oh, the shower and the Karate Kid, that'd be cool too. But people would be peeking inside my curtain. So the outlook's not good, Phil, for your question, just so you know. I was thinking, I can't remember what the fuck it was now. God damn it. Go ahead, Barry. Shoot. Sorry, Phil. Magic 8-Ball knows all. What's your question, Barry? Fire away, my friend. Well, the Magic 8-Ball should be able to answer that. So, Magic 8-Ball. Barry says, am I going to bang a slutty chick on Halloween? It's from Barry. Am I going to bang a slutty chick on Halloween? Signs point to yes, bro. It says signs point to yes. So you should be good on Halloween. Congratulations. Oh, I like that. Green Man Alicia. No, I had an idea for a good costume the other day and I forgot what the fuck it was. All right, let's see. Rosemary, Magic 8-Ball. Rosemary wants to know, will tiaras ever go mainstream? Reply hazy, try again. Magic 8-Ball. Rosemary wants to know, will tiaras ever go mainstream? Reply hazy, try again. Barry, I'd love for you to tune in every week, man, if you want to, but you have to at least tune in the show after Thanksgiving. The show after Halloween. You have to tune in to tell us if you got the bang a slutty chick or not. Okay, one more time. Magic 8-Ball. Rosemary wants to know, will tiaras ever go mainstream? Outlook not so good. I'm sorry, Rosemary. It's outlook not so good, he said. Magic 8-Ball. Tracy wants to know, will Hank love me as much as you? As much as the Magic 8-Ball? I'm pretty sure he will. That question's misleading. Objection. Misleading. Are you saying, will Hank love? No, you're giving too much away now. Will Hank love you as much as he loves me? Or the 8-Ball? Because that's misleading. All right, let's find out. Magic 8-Ball. Will Hank love? Tracy asks, will Hank love me as much as he loves Fuzz? My reply is no. Bam. Round of applause in chat. Come on. Give it up. Give it up. That was a good one. Good one. Good one. I like it. So let me ask you this now. What do people do for Halloween? Like, where do you guys usually go? Because there's usually like that neighborhood that a lot of people like flock to, where they have cops like put a curfew on that neighborhood because a lot of people go there. Like, where do you guys take the kids or whatever? Where do you guys go? I stay home. I'm here, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because the next question is going to be a good one. You like that? So where do people go? Rivers for a concert. That's a good one. Is there a place that like is? Because I know like if you go to like an apartment complex, it's rapid fire. You know what I mean? You take the kid to an apartment complex, they go all around the complex and they clean up. You know what I mean? So I know people used to trick or treat like in the mall. That was kind of cool. Luther Force. I've heard that. I've heard that name. Try to go like the rich neighborhoods too, because they give out good stuff. You know what I mean? What should I dress up? It will be the only way I can wear a tiara. No, stop it. Listen, you and only you can bring that shit back. Take it back over. Be like, listen, I am putting Rosemary, just say, I am putting tiaras back on the map. That's me. That's what I'm doing. Tell them. Put tiaras back on the map. Don't be shy. Go get it. Make that shit cool again. You can do it. What's the Eeple? The Eeple's an asshole sometimes. You know what I mean? Yes, your neighbor knows. Your neighbor does it right. Your neighbor's got a cool setup. So, okay, here's the next question. What do you guys give out for Halloween? What kind of treats do you guys give out? See? That's what I'm talking about. Own that shit. There you go. There you go. Own that shit. That's right. Maybe they won't even call it a tiara anymore. Maybe they'll call it a rosemary. See? Matter of fact, if I ever wear one, I'm going to call it a rosemary. It's not a tiara. It's a rosemary. How you like that, huh? So what do you guys give out for, like, treat-wise? Because I know me, I give out, like, the full-size deal. Like, I don't go for them little, like, snack-size ones or, like, the bite-size, whatever they call it. I give out, like, a full-ass candy bar. Want to know why? Because everybody else is giving out them little snack-size ones. I'll guarantee eggs won't touch this house. And that's a funny story, too. When I lived in Niskuna, I had a little house in Niskuna. Nice little neighborhood. And the kids used to go up and down the streets. The first year I was there, luckily the house didn't get touched, but like in front of the house was like shaving cream and eggs in the road, smashed pumpkins and shit like that. So, so one year I'm like, I didn't want to clean that shit up. So I'm like, all right. So I waited. The kids used to go from the top of the street down, like there was a dead end, and it went down this ravine, and they would cut through there to go to the other houses on the other block that was on the other side of the ravine. So these two, they're like the two oldest kids in the neighborhood that I knew. I'm like, yo, come here. So they come over there, like, what's up? I'm like, listen, Halloween night, you guys come by the next day. If from that house over there to that house down there doesn't get touched, like, I'll give you each $20. So the next day, I open the door and I look out. And from this guy's driveway, or this guy's property line, all the way down to this guy's property line was clean as a whistle. All the other shit looked like freaking World War III happened. There was pumpkins and eggs and shit and freaking shaving cream all over the streets. But this section of the street was clean. Sure enough, man, them kids come knocking at the door next day. I'm like, here you go. Here you go. Thank you. Appreciate it, boys. It was nice, though. You have to clean shit up. It was great. That was awesome. I did that 2 years in a row, matter of fact. So what's the, like cool stuff is like, obviously, you know what cool stuff is. Like, what's the shitty things for Halloween to get? Like, what do kids not like to get for Halloween? Yeah, or else they're going to get the boot. Then they get the fucking shoe leather. That's right. I hear that. What's the shitty thing to get on Halloween? Pennies. I remember getting pennies when I was a kid. Well, it depends on the Mary Jane, sir. Good to see you, Mike. Dum-dums are pretty lame. Unless they throw like 6 of them in there. Then it's all right. And if there's a couple blue ones in there, I'm okay with that. I used to hate getting like the packs, like the little packs of cookies, or Mallow cups. I didn't like getting them. They were gross. Or like the not brand name stuff. You know what I mean? Like you get like, dude, if you can get enough candy, man, if you can get like pounds of candy, Dennis buy that. Like Dennis pay kids for their candy. Dennis will pay the kids for the candy. Can you imagine coming in there with like a dump truck load of candy? Yo, you better have your wallet, sir. I didn't like the off-brand, like the no-name shit sucked. You know what I mean? It was like kind of like it was like a Snickers, but not a Snickers. Or like those shitty chocolate bars that were like not Hershey's, you know. Unravel, hoping it was good drugs. Yeah, right. You know what I used to hate? Popcorn balls. Or like bags of popcorn, like sandwich bags full of popcorn. I hated that shit. Oh, sucked. A couple of people that used to give them out on the street. It was gross, man. Like, just like, what are you doing? Like, nobody's gonna eat that shit. What are you doing? Or people that gave out like the hard candies, like they gave you like the, like old people hard candies. They would give you those, but they give you like 2 of them. Like, gee, thanks. We'll break the bank, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to trade my sister. I try to trade my sister all the time. We'd like trade, but we never really trade a lot because both of us pretty much like the same thing. So I was like, nope, ain't giving you that. Oh, dude, caramel apples. Yes, don't. Yeah, they weighed your bag down. I was just gonna say I used to steal my sister's candy, but now I know she's here, can't say that. I would never do that. People do it. I mean, people do that shit. That's kind of sick, but people do that. Put razor blades and shit. Fucking assholes. I can remember when I was like Boy Scout age, and even in high school, dumbass, in elementary school, they would give you this kit of stuff to sell, like fundraiser stuff, right? And it was almost like a little suitcase, little cardboard box suitcase looking thing, had a handle on it, and you'd walk up and down your streets and you'd knock on people's doors and say, hey, would you be interested in buying any of this stuff? Fundraiser for school. And they would go through and they would, write what they wanted down on it. And oh, Jess, how dare you? Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. All right. So yeah, so you'd like walk up and down the street, knock on doors, you'd go in your neighbor's house or whatever, or you'd go into whoever's house you knocked on the door for, and they'd go through the box and look at all the cool stuff and like write down what they wanted, and then you go to the next house. I would never, ever let my kids do that shit now. My father's like, yep, have at it, son. Go make a fortune. Like, I would never let a kid do that. Can you imagine? All the freaking dirtbags that are out there. By the way, if anybody has any more questions for the Magic 8 Ball, it's warmed up and ready to go. Yeah, so we used to do fundraisers like that. And like, I don't know, man. I can't even imagine. Like, I would much rather, like, my kid now, he's 17, so he's over that. But like, if I had a kid now of that age, it was like trick or treating, I'd go like to the, oh no, that wasn't a trade. I would just straight up steal them from you. Just saying. That wasn't trading. Yeah, but you used to I used to be able to trade you for Mr. Good Bars. Okay, Jess has a question for the Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball, Jess wants to know, will this be a good Halloween? You may rely on it, it said. So that's good. It's going to be a good Halloween, Jess. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Parents that bring that shit to work, that drives me crazy. Because it doesn't help. I mean, those things are kind of designed to like motivate the kids to sell and like to do something and be proud of like the work that they did. People that sell like Girl Scout cookies. The parents just bring the form to work. The kid don't do nothing. The parents bring the form to work and everybody, buys them there or whatever. And it doesn't really, the kids don't really learn anything by it. The kids learn like, oh, yeah, mom will go do my stuff for me. Or that'll do my stuff for me, whatever. But I mean, I get it. It's a surefire way to sell stuff. But then again, I mean, on the other side of the coin, do you really want kids going door to door these days? Not really. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're not allowed to do door to door anymore. Well, you know what? Yeah, or the parents in the parking lot and sell it. Let's see. I would go like door to door with my kid. I would totally do that, so I can watch. You know what I mean? But to let him like do his thing, or her. I mean, like I said, my kid's old enough now where it doesn't. That shit's dumb now. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking. See, but that's like, I mean, that's cool. Let me put that up. Hold on a minute. See, but that's cool. Like you're that shows them how to like be like entrepreneurial and to put the effort in. That's awesome. Yeah, as long as you know where she is, that's perfect. Yeah, it is sad. That is sad too because it taught me a lot of shit. Like you want that you want that toy or whatever they give away that has to have like 20 items sold. You better move your ass, start selling some shit, No, but as long as you went with him, dude, like I would, if I had a kid now and there was like a fundraiser thing, I'd let him go door to door, but I'd go with him. It'd be right there next to him like the whole time. I think that'd be cool. You know what I mean? Not to mention the fact that like the street that I'm on, like everybody's friends, so everybody knows everybody, so it's safe. You know what I mean? But any other streets, I don't really know people. Yeah, I'd be right there with them. Yeah, I'd probably do that too. Here's a couple hundo. Just leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's easier. I get it, but it's not the easy thing I'm talking about. It's like the teaching kids to be motivated and sell and teach them to like get off their ass and do something. All right, so two more things and then I'm done because we're at that time right now. So if you had $10,000 to blow, what would you blow it on? If you had 10 G's, didn't mean shit to you, you had to blow it. What are you gonna blow it on? Oh, Barry's got another question. For the 8 ball or for me? Fire away, sir. See what you got. Oh, we're going to go down this political road, are we? All right. Barry wants to know Magic 8 Ball, and I don't want to hear any debates on this. It's just a question. Is Biden going to be our president anytime soon? It says don't count on it. That's the 8 Ball. It's not. The views expressed by the 8 Ball are not necessarily those of that Fuzzing 518 show or its hosts or anybody associated with it. Are you getting it all set up, Jess? Is that what's going on? Down payment on a sweet car. I would throw a party, I think. I would throw a party, hire bands, throw a party, 10 G's, have a little bit like, give everybody when they come in the door, like 3 drink tickets. There you go. Enjoy your night. That's just me though. Or I would, I keep thinking, I know how big you are into Halloween. I thought you said you were setting all that stuff up. I would either do that or I would just go away somewhere. Just get the fuck out of here for a while and hang out. Not even on a beach, like in the woods or something. Rent a cabin for a couple weeks. That'd be sick. But that's not really blowing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, the wedding's going to be cool, Jess. I'm excited for you. All right, where are we at? One more thing, right? That's it. So, you have no idea how badly I would love to go on a cruise. Nothing but hanging out on a boat. Fuck yeah, man. I did a cruise once before. It was probably one of the best times I had in my life. No, nothing to worry about. No, it was just, all you had to do was just hang out. That's it. Just be a person. And it was awesome. And it was back when I was still drinking. So the bill at the end was a little eye raising. I was like, whoa, holy shit. Yeah, they're pretty cool, Trace. All right, so we're gonna end the show on a little topic that's probably a little bit heavier than I normally go to. And you guys know I don't dabble in politics or religion or any of that shit, but this kind of borders on it. So, and again, no debates, no bad mouthing either political view, side, whatever. This is just me talking, and there's going to be no debating on this, right? So we just passed the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. And it's hard to believe that 20 years have gone by since that crazy life-altering event. And the coverage was 24/7, as if it always is. It's just that TVs are like wall-to-wall 9/11 stuff. It does seem like yesterday. So my question to you guys is, do you think that we've forgotten? Because the slogan that came from there is never forget. Never forget. That was the slogan that came from 9/11. Never forget. And do you guys think that, and I shouldn't even say forget, have people forgotten it? Have people just become desensitized to it? Has it lost its bite? Because now let's go back to that day, 2001, September 11th, Tuesday morning, 8:15 in the morning, sunny day, beautiful out, temperature was perfect, not a cloud in the sky. All was pretty much right with the world, Nobody thought that shit would ever happen. You know what I mean? So then, obviously, as the day moved on, some absolutely horrific things happened. We were attacked on our own land. We were attacked in the United States. The United States was attacked. And from that, our country just unified. I mean, there was issues, not like we have today, but there was some issues. I shouldn't say not like we have today. There was issues back then that they weren't as prevalent as they are today. So, but that day when that happened, the country just unified. We were the United States, united. The whole country was united. Everybody was together. Never forget. We are the chance for USA would fucking chime out. We're all over the place. People that never put a flag up in the yard were putting flags up. And police officers and firefighters were hugged, not shot, hugged for the job that they do. First responders. I'm not leaving out the rescue and the EMS people either. But they were thanked for doing their jobs. They were given hugs. People would, shake their hands. Thank you. Now, 20 years later, we're so far from that socially, politically, morally. We are so far from that unification that we had 20 years later. It's like polar opposites, night and day. It's not the United States right now. It's like the divided states right now. You know what I'm saying? How do we get back to that? Do we need another tragedy like that to happen? No, of course not. Why can't we just do it? Why can't we just remember, 20 years ago this happened and we were all united. We were all a country. It was all us. Now it's them and them. Or now it's Republican, Democrat. And now it's I agree with you on some level on that, Barry. It should never be about black, white, Asian, etc. It should never be about that anyways. It should be about human beings. We're all people. We're all humans. We're all cut us in half and count the rings. It's going to be all pink on the inside. Excuse the expression, but that's the truth. We all bleed red. Red-blooded Americans. That's what they call us, right? We all bleed red. Everybody bleeds red. Regardless of what color you are. You could be purple. Still bleed red. Black man bleeds just like a white man does. Red. Just treat people with respect. I mean, listen. Here's how I've run my life, and it's worked so far. My eyes are colorblind when it comes to that shit. I don't see a black man or a white man or a Hispanic man I see just a man or a woman for that matter. I see just a person. And if you are an asshole, you will be treated equally. If you're cool to me, you will be treated equally. And it's just that simple. I understand that in the past, stuff has happened. I get that. I understand. But there's nothing that I can do about that. There's nothing that anybody can do about that now. It's in the past. And I don't judge people on what happened to my people in the past. I judge people on the way they are today and the way they're acting towards me, not towards my ancestors. I judge people on their character today, right in front of me, today. I think that a lot of people can't do that. And that sucks. Because we're never going to be the United States again unless that happens. Unless people just stop with the differences. Everybody's different. No, we're not. We're not fucking different. We're the same. People have subtle nuances that are different, and that's fine. But we're all the same. We're all the same people. We're all people. Again, we all bleed the same. We all stand up on 2 feet. We all put our pants on. I try not to wear pants, but we all put our pants on the same way, 1 leg at a time, right? Sometimes some people put them in 2 at a time. That's fucking talent. But people complicate shit so fucking much. Like, I just want to like be and hang out and like we're talking now. There's nobody. Listen, you guys are all different people. There's men, there's women, there's black people, there's white people, there's so many different people watch this show. You know what you guys are to me? You're my degenerates. You're all a bunch of degenerates, and I love every bit of that. I don't give a shit what color you are. I don't care if you guys are fucking. If you guys are neon green, that's a bonus, by the way. Just saying. Any person out there that's neon fucking green, in my book, it's a bonus. But listen, I don't give a shit. It's how you present yourself. It's not what's happened in the past. And I get that. And there's ways to acknowledge that. But to hold somebody responsible for it now, for something that happened 800 years ago, 400 years ago, 200 years ago, 300, 200, 100 years ago, there's really nothing you can do about it. I'm sorry, but there's no reparations for that. So I think that people should just be human, be a person, be a human being. Be proud of who you are, but just be a human being. It's so simple, and we complicate it so much. Just be a human being. Come hang out in the fucking chat. We'll talk about dick jokes and magic 8 balls. You know what I mean? Maybe do some music trivia every once in a while. But that's why I stay away from this shit on this show. Like, I want this to just be a place where people can come, they can hang out, and for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, however long we go on the show, and just be yourself and talk and have fun and get away from this whole Afghanistan shit and, this shit, politics and this blah, blah, blah. Like, that's why I don't talk about that stuff here, because this is an escape. This is a way to get away from it all. Come in. Here's a big ass hug. Let's just be a community and chat. That's how I want to model this. That's how I've always wanted to model this show. That's how I will always model this show. And we don't have problems here. It's nice in here. It's cozy. On that note, folks, I'm done. Yes, you can hang out here anytime you want. Rosemary, you send me a message on Facebook. Holy fuck, it's Veter. Oh man, Veter, I was picking on you last week, sir. Oh, I was beating you up last week, Veter. Full show. Thanks, man. Veter, I appreciate that, bro. And yeah, where's my card? Where'd my card go? Speaking of Veter, again, guys, October 7th, Veter and the boys are going to be right here, Deveria, in studio, talking some shit. First annual Heavy Hollow Apocalypse is going to be at Putnam Place, the 22nd of October, 7 p.m. Deveria, Verbatim, and Sugar Skull are all going to be chilling there. $8 pre-sale, 10 at the door. Costume contest, prizes, giveaways, and maybe some fuzz. Who knows? We'll see. Make sure you guys are checking out Deveria, though. Hell of a band. Guys are awesome. Personally, I mean, they were on the show once, and we clicked. I call them friends. Friends of the show, friends of mine. Go check them out, guys. They're awesome. I'm losing my voice, and I got to go pee this kidney stone out. So if you guys have learned anything from this week's show, be kind to one another. Don't beat off with a kidney stone. Giants and NFL Network. All right. That means this shit. Yeah, dude, I hope so too. Everybody's got to stop by for that interview because it's going to be fun. Veter never disappoints, to put it that way. Guys, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Remember, if you guys are on the YouTube side right now, Facebook.com/thatfuzzing518 show. Head over there, follow, like, and share. If you're on the Facebook side, head over to your YouTube. YouTube.com/thatfuzzing518 show. Subscribe, like, and share. Getting confused now. Make sure you click the notification button. That way, what's wrong with me? You're going to ask me that? You've grown up with me. You know exactly what's wrong with me. Make sure you click the notification button. That way you guys will know when we go on all the time. Instagram and TikTok, we're at That Fuzzing 518 Show. Make sure you guys are following over there, liking and sharing. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. Let's that whole community thing I was talking about. Let's make that grow right in here. We can do it, guys. We'll have a community where there's no bullshit. Just gonna be a lot of fun and excitement. And again, we'll ask Magic 8-Ball questions and talk about beating off of kidney stones. What can I say? That's it for me, guys. I'm out of here Thursday evening in the books. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. We do the same thing over and over again. Each and every Thursday evening, you guys can join in on the fun. Oh my goodness, I forgot to switch banners. Oh well, Jess, you got the spotlight this week in this show, babe. Your banners run thing. All right, I'm gonna just keep here babbling until I lose my voice or mind. Nah, that's already gone. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next Thursday, 7 p.m., same time, same channel. Till next week, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Watch each other's backs. Have a good night.